Okay, everybody. I'm here, but I'm a hot mess. I'm just telling you now. Hot mess. Hot flashes going bananas. Just a hot mess. But I figured I had some time while my bread is rising. So let me just go to my YouTube side and get it ready. For some reason, my Thrive Life video that I put out the other day, they sent me a thing saying that they had to change it to 18 plus. I had already had that on there, 18 plus. I know I did, but no strikes, but we got to change it to 18 plus. No, it's not made for kids. Of course it's not made for kids. Hey, Gardner Josh, give me 1 minute. I'm just going to unclick some stuff in here. And I'm having hot flashes really bad. So I'm in shorts actually. But I'm not going to show you all my crazy legs. Let me get over to live chat. All right, I think my stream is good. Oh my God, the hot flashes are just killing me. And then my exhaust fan in the bathroom kept going on and off. So I'm thinking there's a short somewhere, or I have to clean it out or whatever. I'll deal with that. How is everybody doing? Gardner Josh, Prepper Chicken, Texas. Hi. Han Solo, Shadow Dancer. Chris is at work, so that part's good. I got bread rising in the oven, raisin bread. I wanted to use up that other half a box of raisins, and Sierra asked for raisin bread. And I cleaned up the kitchen and then took a shower because I couldn't stand my own self anymore. Hey, Moonlight, I'm only staying on for a little while, guys. I don't know if I'm going to put the link up right now, but just for a little bit while my bread's rising, and it's either that or I could go watch TV. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to come up here, say hello. Yeah. Oh, I got the window open, the heat down. It's only 36 out, but I'm dying, guys. Sierra's in a room watching Shrek. She's been watching cartoon movies. She still feels lousy, and I can see she does. She just doesn't. So I just gave her some more Tylenol, NyQuil daytime, cold and flu. So I'm just like burning up here, guys. And I have to. I know my face doesn't seem clear, but I have to keep the window open a little, and it's pushing open my curtain so I can get some air. Yeah, I put shorts on. No, I haven't made naan bread. I've only made the raisin bread, and Sierra wanted it again, so that's the only thing I made so far. I do have recipes. I got Moonlights. I have a few other ones. I'll get to them. I just have to be in the mood. Oh, Moonlight. That's my grandson Brockton's favorite movie right now, Encanto. No, I was in their kitchen, cleaning up my kitchen and getting ready for the next part of it. I have such a tiny oven. I hope it's not having to be baked while my supper's in there, because I'm going to have, I should have made a different, you know what? I'll probably have something different for supper because I need 2 racks in my oven for my supper, and because I have such a small oven. You'll get that if the yeast falls. I'll get what? Naan bread? Oh. So what's everybody up to? What's everybody up to? I'm just trying to cool off. I looked out the window and I saw all these fresh tracks of animal prints right by the house. They came right up to the house. I don't know what it was, but I don't know. I'm so excited because I went into my student loan website to see, if they've updated everything, and I can't even access. I can sign in, but I can't access one of the pages. So that must mean that it's paid off on their end. I'm so excited. So that's going to be $200 a month that I'm going to switch over extra and pay on Sierra's braces. Todd's braces, their dad covers. So, yeah, we're going to have the braces paid off in no time, too. I'm so excited. And next week on the 9th, my car goes in to have my air conditioning condenser done. And hopefully that will stop the shuddering when it comes to a stop. How are you doing, Shadow Dancer? I am burning up. It comes and goes. It's like it starts up and then it goes away and then it comes. Oh, Lord. Y'all don't know how lucky you have it, men. Iva's journey. Well, hello. Did I say it right? Is it Iva or Eva? Eva sounds more like it. Well, hello. Hello, hello. I can't wait for the nicer weather and the windows can be open. And I mean, I got one open a crack now, but it's only 35 degrees here. Iva. Okay. Well, welcome. It's just me. I am so not polished. No, so not professional. I am not one of those professional YouTubers. I've just come on here when I have a few minutes. I will take all the hot flashes if I get to stay home and just garden. Gardener Josh. How's Leah? My phone's going ringing. Oh, and here comes another one. I can feel the heat going right up my back. You're right. I should not move. Maybe I need to go to mechanic. Same thing with my body. I won't even go there. I just felt it. It was like a rush of heat going up, and then it just slowed down. And then last night I had the fireplace on because I was freezing. Sierra had the heat down because she was hot. So I put the fireplace on. Can't even win in this house. Poor Chris, he's like up and down with the heat. He'll sit there and he'll be like, I can feel the heat radiating off you. I'm like, yeah, now you know how I feel because he was always sweating. He is always sweating and hot. And there's nothing wrong with him physically. He's had himself checked. It's just that's the way his body runs. So when I was always cold, I'd just sit near him and I could feel the heat radiating off him. Now he knows. Hey, Ark Wildman, how are you, honey? Kentucky Patriot, hello. Eye surgery on the 21st. There you go. I just wish you had somebody around you that could help you while you look at that wing. That could help you a little. Oh, Jesus. Don't mind me. I'm a mess, guys. I can't even function right now. I just want to stick an icicle down my. We know you think he's hot, Lee. Who? Chris? Yeah, I know he's my husband. We've both changed over the years. Dulce Murphy, you might as well bye-bye now. I'm going to get you out of here. Oh, Chris, yeah. On a block. You think he's hot. Hey, Free Hanley. Yeah, I love my Chris. 10 times more when he's at work. I know you women feel the same way when your husbands go to work. because I appreciate him more when he comes home. We are going to watch the Madea movie tonight. We talked about it this morning because Sierra put it on this morning when she woke up, and she was laughing so much from her. All we could hear was her laughing. Chris kept going down to watch some of it. So we're going to watch it. I think it's The Homecoming or something like that. And she is just cackling in her room. So, and I get the Madea movies on DVD when I find them at the thrift stores. And we're going to watch it tonight. So we won't be on YouTube. We weren't really last night either. I was watching, we were catching up on like 911 Lone Star. My Judd. I got to have my Judd. The older I get, the more I know. Me too. Yep, me too, Kentucky. Oh, here comes another one right up my back. Oh my God. Y'all get to see me on fire. Literally. Then my exhaust fan, because we don't have a built-in exhaust. They never had one in this house. And we haven't gotten to do any upgrades yet. So we put one of those window unit fans with the two, and we took some eye hooks and hung them down right in front of the window. And you can put the top part down and move your screen up and down. So we pulled that, we put it where it would end and right in front of that window, so we could pull it down and let the exhaust go out when we have the fan backwards. And what was I saying? And it kept going on and off, but I don't know. It could be because it's really dusty in there. I take it like once or twice a year. I have to take it apart and clean it. Or it could be just, it's old. It's been up there 6 years. So I could be having to replace it. And I have 3 other ones around here. So I don't have to go buy one. My plan for dinner was honey Dijon chicken and baby. No, it wasn't. What was it? Yes, it was. Let me go get Don't laugh at my bird legs, but I am sweating, people. Sweating. What do I do with the recipes? Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. My bird legs and my tank top, because I'm like literally dying over here. So I was gonna make the honey Dijon chicken. I made it a long time ago. I did a video. I got it from the Dickinson Homestead. She did it in November of 20. And just chicken thighs, boneless, cut up into pieces. Or you can, I don't even think she cut it. No, she didn't. She didn't even cut them into pieces. And then she took the little baby potatoes. I have a bag of red and white ones. And she took a bottle of the honey mustard salad dressing. And I got tons of it on the shelf, Ken's, because I like this recipe so much. I stocked up on it. You just you mix all the chicken and the potatoes in that honey Dijon. You slice your potatoes in half, put in a bowl, and she added pepper. And then you should just put it on a cookie sheet. So maybe my oven is only 24 inches. So even my cookie sheets have to be small, like not even 15 inches. But you put them in there on 400 for 40 to 50 minutes, and you just baste your chicken every once in a while, and then you can put it on the broiler for a minute or two. I figured that with a nice salad, that would be a good dinner. I'm hoping the bread's not in the oven at the same. It has to go in. So if not, well, I got the chicken thawing out. Maybe we'll just have something else. I don't know. It's only 11:30. When I get on Truth Social, I'll probably leave the tube. Truth Social? I never heard of that. See, I come to YouTube mostly to chit chat with you guys, and I'm on my recipe and gardening channels. I do watch, a few of my regulars that we hang out with, but not as much when it's all news. If it's something, that I can see that it's like pinball, and I mean, I watch pretty much all the channels that are in the community, but not every single one. I don't always watch them to the end if if the news is getting to be monotonous or, like my channel. I'm sure a lot of you or a lot of people don't watch every video to the end because I'm not that exciting. But if one channel is talking about something and then 6 other channels start talking about the same thing, I'll wait a couple days and then I'll catch up. Like on the weekends, I like to catch up on all you guys, all my channels, all the channels, all your videos. So sometimes I'll comment and it'll be so late because I've gotten to that video so a week or 2 after you guys have put it out. Oh, President Trump social truth only. Huh. I'll have to check that out. I knew he was doing something. Uh, I know, Free Hanley. I can't. Not I can't. Nobody can. I mean, unless you're sitting here all day, but I can't because my back starts to hurt sitting. That's why I get up a lot and move around, and I have my dad's back. He does. I've always wondered why he never sat down. He'll sit to eat for a few minutes, but he's up. He gets right back up and never sat down when company came over. And he finally said it was because after a few minutes, his back bothers him. He used to take us to the Cape every year, and that's a 2-3 hour drive. And pull the boat and everything, and that stuff stopped because he can barely make it down to the gas station to get gas or the grocery store because sitting too long bothers his back. And now I know because it's happening to me. It's too much after a while, like the crafts and cooking and gardening. Yeah, I was just watching M.I. Gardner. He did a video. It was an old video, but it came up and it was about taking blueberries from the store and replanting them. They have to be from the United States. You can't have blueberries that are from out of the states because they do something to them in the other states. I think they blast it with a little bit of radiation or something, just a tiny amount. But he explained why, and then he puts them in the freezer for like 2 weeks, and he explained why there too. And then he thaws them out, puts them in a blender, and adds some water, and all the seeds go to the bottom, and he rinses. He'll put water in and he keeps rinsing and takes some water out till there's only seeds, and eventually there's only seeds at the bottom, and then he dries them out on a paper towel, a wet paper towel in a baggie to germinate. And that's how I germinate my seeds. I put all my seeds go on a wet paper towel inside a Ziploc bag, and I've done that for years and everything. That way you can see what's going to grow before you prepare all your seed start soil. So whatever seeds sprout in my baggie, then I transfer them to the seed starting. And my plants always grow because I've already started them and I know which ones sprouted. So the dead seeds I don't waste time putting seeds in the soil only to find out they were dead and they weren't sprouting. Free Hanley. Yeah. I do the same thing when I'm on Crazy Irish Stream. I'll have other tabs up when she's talking about, like today, she was talking about the creamers. I went in on the Amazon tab and, we multitask, girl. We multitask. Yeah. So he said the only thing with the seeds, doing it that way with the blueberries is that you're not guaranteed to get that same blueberry because you're not getting it. You're not growing your own tree. You're doing it from the store. So he still buys blueberry trees as well. So I might try that because Sierra goes through blueberries like crazy, and there's always some extras in there that. So I might take them, throw them in the freezer, and germinate them, and see what we can do. Same with the raspberries. I bet I'm gonna see if I can do that too. We'll see. I don't know. We have tons of raspberry trees, but they're old, and you need to get in there and prune them. And they were there when we bought the house. Free Hanley, be careful. You and Moonlight may be bidding each other up. I know my mom and dad have like 50 blueberry trees, so that's where we go to get ours. But it would be nice. We did grow those 3 in the back last year or the year before. I think they're dwarf ones. I'm not sure. And he made in the video that we did, he made the wire cage around them. And he did notice when he was out there that something bent the cage in. So something was trying to get to the blueberry trees. And I pulled one blueberry off last year. And it takes typically a year or two to start developing blueberries. So we'll see what we get this year. There was a tiny blueberry tree over to the side of the house when we moved in nestled in between the evergreens, and you get a few off of that. So I could always try cutting off of that too. I had a discussion with Green Thumb Prepper about dwarf blueberry trees so I could have them on my deck. Yeah. I just ordered from Gurney's, actually. Let me see where that is. I had gotten a thing in the mail from Gurney's. Let's see if I can find it here. Of course, now that I'm looking for it. Where is it? Got all my papers here. Where is it? Right here. It was a flyer I got in from Gurney's, and $35 plants for $19.99 of strawberries. They were called the Whopper strawberry plants. And then dwarf top hat blueberries, $9.99. I don't know if you can see that, but those are the dwarf blueberry plants. I'm sure they're not going to be as full as those, but I ordered them. My dad told me of a place up here that they get their blueberries, but I didn't go there. I still have a couple strawberry plants outside from last year. I had bought two pots of different blueberry strawberries, and we potted them up, and we got a few strawberries. And they've made runners and things like that. So we're going to do a whole bed this year of strawberries. So we'll see. Plus, my parents have strawberries at theirs too, so I can always go there. We have a lot of pick your own blueberries and strawberry places around here. But I wanted to have a couple just to see if I could do it. I have a You Pick Blueberry Farm 30 minutes from me. Yeah, we have a whole bunch around us. But, I don't like going anywhere. So if I'm going to go anywhere, I'll go up to my parents and buy it from them. They don't like taking my money, but oh well. They take it. I'm going to make them. I don't go up there and work in the gardens like all my sisters do because I just can't. The heat and bending, I can't. I would be. So, what's up, everybody? I know Crazy is dealing with her grandma. I hope she says hi for me. I haven't peeked at my bread to see what it looks like yet in the oven. I have it in the oven with a towel and my light on. It worked last time, so. I've been picking up jars of yeast too and throwing them in my freezer. I think I have 2 down there. Plus I have 2 big blocks. The Saf yeast. I actually have 4 down in my freezer too. So, and then I have a bunch of regular packets that I first bought in my freezer, and that's what I used today. And it all did its thing, so they were still good. Yeah. So hopefully next week I'll drop my car off and get the air condenser done, and I'll have AC for the summer. I didn't have it last year, and hopefully that'll stop the shuttering. And if it doesn't, then I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to keep going back there because they've told me I got all the receipts to prove it. Oh, you need a tune-up. So once it has a tune-up, it'll stop the shutter. No, I had the tune-up done. No, oh, maybe it's the air. And then they hooked it up to the air conditioner, and he showed me when it was not working and when he pressed a button on the machine to get it to work. So hopefully that will stop the shuttering. But I have to do things a little at a time. I had a crazy bit about 30 minutes ago. I screwed up, thought my kid's SAT test was tomorrow, and I was actually today. Oh, how old's your child? SATs, isn't that like after high school? I know they have MCAS. They have one coming up in April, actually. 16. Okay. I'm clueless with all that. I barely made it through school. And I quit in my 11th year and I got my GED. Only because I had skipped school one time in my whole life, and my whole academic career in the 10th grade. I skipped school for a day to go with my boy's dad. I had met him, and he was a wild child, and I was excited. So I skipped the day to go with him, and I got a 12-hour detention, an hour a day for 12 days. I'm like, I have never done that before in my life. I have never skipped school. And then another kid had skipped school, and he didn't get nothing. He was on the football team. We were both in there at the same time. He got nothing. He was actually he had a party like that night before or a couple nights before, and the principal was at the party. I said, you know what? I ain't going back. Made my mother sign me out because I said I'm just not going. Got my GED and went to secretarial school out here, and I never needed an education to work at the hospital. I learned at the hospital in the billing department, and they taught me, and I worked there for off and on for 20 years almost. And, you know, did just fine. Hi, I'm at the doctor for shots. What kind of shots? For your skin. Suppose I got to pay attention a little more, huh? I thought those made you sick, though. I mean, I know summer's coming too. You can get in the water when the water comes, when it's nice out. What about a salt pool? Would that help? Have that Dead Sea salt shipped and brought up here, throw it in a pool and sit in it. My friend, her son had it worse than you have it. Way worse. I mean, literally chunks all along his hairline. I mean, chunks. His arms, you could barely see his arms. That's how bad it was. And she would get the sea from the salt from the Dead Sea. Somehow, I don't know. She would pay $2,000 a month for his treatment. Well, his or her insurance did. And it didn't do much. He just smoked joints to ease the pain. I go to the float tank place. Huh. SAT is now a requirement to graduate high school. Oh, great. I couldn't even pass my pre-algebra test to get into college. They give you a test to see where you're at. And that was, failed it twice. I finally got it. And then I got into the class and I took beginning algebra and I failed that class too. Like, once you start putting letters in there with the numbers, I'm just done. My whole life, I've worked on the hospital's own software. So it was Meditech, they called it. Never had to have letters with my numbers. Really? Depends on what you do for a living and what you're interested in. And I wasn't interested in that. So, I don't know. Sierra's going to have to make a decision on whether she wants to go to that other school that has the veterinary sciences, or does she want to go to the school that's right here at the high school next to the school she's in now. So she's still deciding that. And then I just got an email from Teka asking if I wanted to keep them both on the wait list still. I never got in. I'm still on wait list because nobody's ever gotten off of it. So to like do public school at home. My luck is come the next season, like fall, like the next grade, they'll get accepted. It's not guaranteed both. It's per child. So watch, one of my children will get in and one won't. And then she'll have to decide between doing that or going to the veterinary school. But she's got to take the bus to the veterinary school because I told her that it's too far for me. So that's another. And then, her friends aren't all going to get in there. So she's not sure what she wants to do. She's watching Shrek. They're getting married. Shrek's getting married. I quit school at 17, my senior year to go in Marines. Got my diploma for high school only, needed 2 credits. Yeah. College is very overrated. You're saddled with so many bills and so many college bills. It's learn a trade. I've always told them, learn a trade. Learn more than one. Learn plumbing, learn electrical, learn air conditioning. You don't need to stop and just learn one. When you start young, you can learn them all. You could do everything. Hey, Prepper Steading. I'm not putting the link up right now because I don't know how long I'm staying on here. I just wanted to say hi to everybody in chat and just focus. And I'm finding that I can't focus when there's so many people up there, and I can't give the attention to all of you in chat. And that's my fault because I'm so busy looking at the screen and who's up there and talking that I forget about the chat. And I don't like that. I don't like to forget about the chat. You guys are who I come to talk to. I'm glad our local high school has lots of trade study pathways. This school doesn't. So the one in the next town does. And it's open to all the areas. It's like 1 week in class, 1 week in shop, they call it. Where you go and do this stuff. I mean, they literally at this school, they have like a mechanic, so you can bring your car and get discounted mechanic work, discounted cosmetology, discounted. There's a restaurant up there where the students cook. From what I hear, it's pretty nice. TH2. My dad is too. He's a jack of all trades. He ran his own successful logging business, foundation business. He's built homes. He's gardens. He welds. He does everything. Anything you could think of, he does it. He makes stuff out of nothing. He's crazy. He took those metal bleachers at when you go to the baseball field and they have the metal steps that you all sit on. He took some that my uncle gave him and he did something to them, painted them all up, and it made a beautiful frame for the wood stove in the fireplace. Gorgeous. I couldn't believe it. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Yeah, Firefly. I know you do. You get under your car and everything. If I was younger and more in shape, I probably would have listened and done it. Lots of smoking pipes to sell. Yeah, back then, if we knew what the whole area was going to be like with all these stores. See, my back's starting to hurt now, and my toes are cold because the window's open. I can't get happy, completely comfortable. It's like hot, cold, hot, cold. Prepper static. At least you got some nice weather, Steading. You were in a t-shirt, I noticed. Lap it up. Lap it up because it's like freezing up here. Oh, I gotta move. I'm curious as how my bread's rising. I followed it. Okay, the last time I made it, I forgot to put the oil in the bowl. When you put it in the bowl and you flip it over to get the oil on both sides, and then you put the towel over it, I forgot to put the oil. I didn't this time, so hopefully it'll be better. Sharon! Hello. Heroic Prepper, hello. It's sunny here, Firefly, but it is cold. Cold. Are you working today, Heroic? Are you prepping? Or both? I bet you're doing both. 46 heat wave. Gosh. Yeah. I have pasta in the freezers. I put my second batch in. So today's what, Wednesday? So I'm gonna leave it until Wednesday of next week. Take it out, let it sit for a week. Then I'll vac seal that up, and then my table will be clear unless I add more crap to it. But I'm trying to get to a clear table. You said a prayer for me on my prayer list? For my hot flashes, or for my car, or for everything in general? My beeper's going off on my oven. It's been an hour and a half already. Give me one moment, y'all. One moment. I'm going to go see if my flower mound grew. Hold on. My toes are cold. Oh, don't mind my chicken legs. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, it's pretty warm in here. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my. It came right to the top of the... Hold on. I'll show you my big bowl. It came right to the top. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. All right. All righty. All right. $12. Okay. I am going to end my stream. Oh my God, my feet are cold now. I'm going to shut this window. I'm going to end my stream so I can go back to taking care of the bread. Hey, Dawn, I'm just leaving, honey. It's been 37 minutes and my bread is out of the oven. It rose. So I'm going to leave you guys here. Oh, my car. Yeah, Firefly, my car. It's just the AC condenser for the, my heat still works. It's just the air conditioning doesn't. So the package I sent you was sent back to me, wrong address. Email me your correct address, please. I'll do it right now. I hold on. She's giggling in there. Okay, I just sent it, honey. Oh, I'm in the wrong tab. Okay. All right. So I just sent it, Heroic. C plus L equals Chris. Goodbye, y'all. Yeah, Dawn, I'm sorry, but I can't stay on too long. I just wanted to stay on while my bread was rising. But everybody have a wonderful day. I hope everybody stays safe and gets some prepping done or whatever you guys are going to do today. I'm hoping to get the bread done so that I have the room in the oven to make my dinner. But I just want to say thank you all for coming, and I will talk to you. I'll find you guys somewhere. But everybody have a great day and warm up or cool off wherever you're at. All right, guys. Bye.